So across the country, the trend is clear. The housing boom is pretty much over.
But could it be a very different story locally? Seth Kaplan is live in Harrisburg with more. Seth.
Yeah, Valerie and Alicia here in Midtown Harrisburg, and across the country, you see home sellers cut prices as housing market cools. That's the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times. More home deals are falling through, but then here you see signs like this going up and coming down just as quickly as ever.
How many homes do you see on the map? How many do you have to choose from?
Jeff Tucker of Zillow describing the best way to visualize housing inventory. The change in inventory?
How many new folks go and list their home in that last week, minus how many people successfully sold their home.
And Tucker says nationally, the headlines aren't exaggerating.
The last several months have seen a major cool down in the U.S. housing market.
Fewer homes for sale, but even fewer buyers. Sales down by 25%. Here?
This is just a story from last night.
Harrisburg area realtor Wendell Hoover representing a buyer in a bidding war.
My buyer was a fortunate winner, but it was $20,000 over list.
Which doesn't mean things haven't changed at all here.
It may stay on the market more than 7 days, and you may not have to compete with 10 people, but you may still have to compete with 2 or 3.
We asked Zillow, can that really be bidding wars here while buyers get the upper hand elsewhere? The answer, yes.
What we're seeing in the Harrisburg region is that median time on market is still under 1 week for the typical home in the area. So homes are still selling pretty quickly.
An average of 6 days on the market in Harrisburg, same as a year ago. Ditto for York. 6 days also in Lancaster, in that case up from just 5 days a year ago. All three markets far hotter than the national average of 10 days between listing and under contract. 2 days longer than a year ago. And back to these figures, whereas nationally sales have slowed by even more than listings, here it's just the opposite. Whether you look at the Zillow figures, inventory down 25% and sales down 20%, or you listen to Wendell Hoover.
People are not putting their houses on the market.
And why is that?
It's hard to say. Partly could be because they're having trouble finding another house. Where are they going to relocate? They have to buy something.
Hoover did say one subtle sign of things may be slowing down, maybe becoming more of a balance between buyers and sellers. As of several months ago, almost all buyers were feeling compelled to waive their right to a home inspection. Now it's more like 50-50. Some people getting homes without waiving that inspection. Live in York, Seth Kaplan, or live in Harrisburg rather, Seth Kaplan, ABC 27 News.